you'll want to see before your next trip to the beach.
If I was by myself, I would have been dead.
A man set to have his spine fused tomorrow is telling his story about how a day at the beach nearly killed him.
He wants to prevent it from happening to someone else.
News Channel 5's Andrew Lofholm in Martin County on Hutchinson Island with this story you'll see only on 5.
It's the first time 34-year-old Justin Aloneftis has been back to the beach on Hutchinson Island since the accident April 10th.
Definitely getting some anxiety from just thinking about it because I can still replay the whole being upside down in the water.
Justin says he was close to shore diving into the crashing waves, one after another. The beach under a red flag warning.
I decided to go one last time, and I dove in, and not sure if I shot over the wave or straight into the wave, but next thing I knew, I hit the, must have been the floor of the ocean real hard.
He was awake and motionless at the mercy of the water, like a shirt in a washing machine.
Very scary, like you're about to die kind of feeling.
He says his girlfriend and a fisherman he didn't know dragged him to shore. Then first responders took him, he says.
This is where they all had to carry me up.
His dad rushed up from Miami and his mom from Plantation.
Oh, it's so painful to watch him in pain, and there's nothing I can do.
Parents need to pay extra special attention. Just because there's a wave there, you don't know what's behind the wave.
Pay attention. Pay attention to the lifeguards, the warnings.
Jason said he had one surgery soon after and is preparing to have his spine fused Wednesday. He says he has what's called a burst fracture in his vertebrae.
When they pulled me up, I kept asking somebody to put my legs down, and I repeatedly kept asking, but they then told me that my legs were flat on the ground. That's when I realized I couldn't feel anything from my neck down.
In Martin County, Andrew Lofholm, WPTV News Channel 5.
We spoke with a local trauma doctor from St. Mary's about treating people who dive into shallow water head first. He says shallow water is considered anything under 5 feet deep. A rule of thumb is if you can't see the bottom, jump in feet first. He says on average there are 100 million recreational swimmers in the U.S. every year, 100,000 injuries that will be suffered, and they come mainly from shallow water diving.
People dive because they think it's a cool thing to do, but we're not Olympic divers. We don't do that as a profession.
If you are unsure of what the warning flags mean at the beach, you can always go ask the lifeguard.